Hello, everyone.
Why would I do
Very busy.
Went to one shop. Yeah. So I'm always like, yeah, so I'm like, I don't
No, this is a grand opening and a ribbon cutting of a new coffee place that just moved. This is the place.
It was so all of that. You go
Everybody calm down as the ambassador of the year. But she's so tiny, she just goes go. Oh, hey, I was going to ask you. So, my wife is getting a degree in so, somebody that works for a nonprofit. So I was after her asking, since obviously you get along together. So I think it's not
It just moved from across the street. It was just a little bigger than where it was at.
Okay. came over and it was like this cruise right down the road. I got to do a talk to kind of draw away. And they're like, all right, cool. So I was like, hey, look, it's just going to be a little bit
Okay, like, you know someone in the kitchen. Okay, you're back. Oh, his name is Chris. That's my husband. I love your shoes too. Oh, spicy. Like, I can be all and then, you know, scrubs and everybody in the West. Like this, I'm going to go home and feel I know.
I said, everybody calm down. The ambassador of the year is here.
You're in Copenhagen. Erica said you're safe. So, Erica knows all about it. All right, everyone.
incredible. We knew as soon as this ribbon cutting hit the calendar that we were going to have quite a turnout. So I think that's a true testament to Chris and IGY6 and his family and his whole crew up here that he's going to, I'm sure, introduce here in just a moment. But for those of you who do not know, my name is Mamie Power. I'm the very proud president and CEO of the Dawson County Chamber of Commerce. We stood, I was just talking to Chris, 2 years ago, I remember his ribbon cutting very vividly when he had the trailer. And he's made a couple moves since then. But wow, who would have thought that this would be where he would be 2 years later? Hopefully they did. I know they probably prayed about it. Just made it come to fruition, but it's so amazing to see them here in downtown Dawsonville and such a needed part of our community. So I'm going to turn it over to Chris and his crew and let them tell you all about IGY6.
All right. Well, never really thought this through a whole lot, but we'll wing here, okay? So, I'm glad you talked about praying about it, because that's absolutely one of the things we did. Pastor Brian's not here right now, but I think everyone here knows Pastor Brian Haas, local church. When Stephen, who is very persuasive, approached me more than once about moving into here, it was something we really had to pray a lot on. And my wife and I, especially, all of us did, we all prayed on it, including Brandon, Lindsay, and Matt, Melissa. We all prayed on it. We all talked about it many times, and it was several weeks that we talked about it, and then we were in one of Pastor Brian's sermons, and it was all about making decisions. Right?
I love it.
But making decisions guided by God, right? Not just guided by our own heart or our own will and what we want. And I remember it was like 5 different points he was going through, and I never talked so much during the service as I did with Melissa on that one, because every time he would go through a point, we looked at each other and went, we did that. So, and then point 2, and then it came to the last one, which is the part that we probably didn't really think about the most, was, are we doing it for the glory of God? And that was the part that we probably should have thought about first, last. But we had to pray on that some more too, and figure out, is it for the glory of God? Well, let me take a step back. I'll go back to this part real quick. In case y'all don't know, there's more than one owner of IGY6 Coffee. There's Brandon and Lindsay, who we gifted a ownership on it because they're just awesome people. They treat this place like it's theirs from the very beginning. Lindsay's been our manager from the very beginning, and Brandon's here working all the time for free. So why not give him a piece of it, right? So. And then Matt and Melissa had bought into it from the very beginning when Matt's my brother, Melissa's sister-in-law, had bought into it from the very beginning when I was just a food truck, and they seen something that I was trying to do, and they made us put an investment then, and that had them as a partner. And then of course my wife Melissa, who's been with me all the time. And then we took Stephen and Billy in as partners on this because we were able to not have to spend so much money, take so many loans out, because we made spend a lot of money on this place, but it's okay, we'll forgive them. So now that you're seeing the whole team of the ownership of IGY6 Coffee standing up here. We do have hopes for the future of opening up another location, and I think we have a great team to be able to do that. And if God leads it to more, then that's great. But going back, was it God led on it, and was it for the glory of God? I think so, absolutely. Last year, our little tiny coffee shop, we were a lot smaller, as y'all know, down there, but we was able to raise over $21,000 for veterans and first responders last year. That's huge for a little tiny place, especially a restaurant. It was amazing, and it took a lot of hard work on our side. And a lot of the time we didn't get paid for it. That's all right. It was well worth it, and we're hoping to be able to double that this year with what we were able to do. So is it God led? I think so, man. We're here for our community. We're here for our veterans. We're here for our first responders, and we need more people. If every community if the people in every community just came together and did for their local community, nobody would be wanting or needing that much, right? It takes all of us to be able to do that, but it's okay. it takes all of us to be able to do that, and so is it God-led? I think so, man, because, you know, now people are able to come in here, we can sit with them, we can talk to them, they have a place to do Bible studies, they have a place to meet up, and just talk about God, or meet up for a meeting, whatever it is, right? We didn't have that over there, so we when we decided to make this decision, that was the biggest thing. Do we have an area now, and a space now, that we can witness for God even more? And I do believe that we have that now, and I hope that we're doing it. That's always the challenge, is being able to do it right. But one thing I'd like to say too is you can't do this without a team, man. And we're just one little coffee shop, but if it wasn't for all of them, I can't do this by myself. It's impossible. And Brandon thinks he's Superman sometimes, and he can't do it by himself either. So, but it takes the whole team, man. So, you know, it's been definitely a road. We've been in business now for a little under 3 years, but to be able to come from a little tiny food truck to be able to come to the larger building that was barely bigger than the food truck, and then to be able to come to something like this and have the indoor space for people to be able to meet up at and everything else. We plan on having Bible study here. We're going to start a men's Bible study here in a few weeks. So if anyone's interested, any men in here are interested in that, be looking out for that. But you know, we want Jesus to be all over this place. He saved my life. Anyways, he's brought me a long way over the last year. So most of y'all wouldn't even like me. You know, 9 years ago. I promise you wouldn't like me. So, but I'm not that person anymore, thank God. To the glory of God on that. But we're happy to be able to do this. And I want to give just a chance for, if y'all want to talk down the line real quick and say something.
We're just very thankful and grateful to be a part of it. We saw what Chris was doing from day one. I remember the very first day opening up the coffee trailer at the AMP Motorsports Park. And from day one, it was just such an outpouring of support from the local community, from everybody. And I told Chris pretty soon after that, I think, that if he was ever looking for investors or wanted any help with it, you know, that we wanted to be a part of it. And so yeah, we came on. It was about 2 years ago, I think, that we actually came on with it. And yeah, we're just very grateful and thankful to be a part of it and help out as much as we can. And just to see the outpour from the community and everybody, all of y'all here today, and the difference that it's made being in this building, and it's just amazing. It really is.
I just want to say, first of all, it's about y'all, and I'm just so proud of you.
Hey, Buzzy Adventures.
This is his baby. Like, it wouldn't. I mean, if we took you out of it, it would just not be.
Welcome in.
And for y'all that don't know, Brandon's a firefighter, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to bring him in. But military first responders, that's what we're all about. And Jesus first, right? But military first responders. That's one of the other reasons we brought Brandon in. I appreciate what he does. And he gets a lot of time to work out. Go ahead, Brandon.
So I personally haven't done like a ton for here, but Lindsay has. She has been here since the trailer, doing a lot, putting a lot of hours in, and I'm super proud of her. And she is the reason that we are gifted ownership, and we really appreciate all the opportunity and support for the coffee shop.
Okay, I'm a crier, so let's just I moved here from Minnesota. I've only been in Georgia for like 5 years, but Chris mentioning it was a God thing. I moved down here to have family, and I prayed for an opportunity, and I found Chris, and now I have this huge family.
Very grateful.
My wife and I we're just very, very honored to be just a small part of what they've created, because when they say we're part owners, really, we're just lucky to be part of the beauty that they've created in downtown. We bought this building almost 2 years ago, and my wife thought I was crazy, but I was tired of looking at it. Tired of looking at it sitting here burning down. I thought, man, we got to bring some life to our downtown. We love our town. We just need some life. And I decided, I pulled up in the parking lot the last day. I said, all right, I'm buying it. I want to make a coffee shop. And then I pulled around the gas station. And I seen Chris out in front of this little building salon. I was like, I wonder where this guy's about to start. It looks like it's construction. And I said, hey, introduced myself. I said, what do you do? He said, oh, we're opening a coffee shop. Well, I guess I'm not going to open a coffee shop. Within, I swear, 5 minutes, I felt like lifelong friends. I felt like I'd known him 100 years, and just really appreciated the difference. You know, you meet people once in a lifetime, and they make a difference in your life. And I just appreciated his story and everything about it. And then, like Lizzie said, it was nothing but a God thing this is part of, because we went through a couple different tenants that it just didn't work out. We couldn't get it across the finish line when it was time to sign the papers. We loved the people, but they got nervous, or something happened financially and they had to change their mind. And we were like, man, well, we're just gonna keep on, we're gonna keep fixing it up and wait for the right one to come. And then we were rolling hard. My wife went in the hospital and we had to shut it down for a little while. Everything seemed like it was backing us up. I was like, well, maybe we shouldn't have bought it. I got to the point where I almost just sold it for pennies on the dollar, be done with it, get my money back. And I rolled up to Chris one day and messing with him. I said, man, when are we going to turn this into an ice cream shop and y'all come on over here? And I was just messing with him, like buddies would do. And he's like, man, that might be an idea. And it was ever since then, I've been looking back on my whole life, like Chris can say, we all can say, God, we see him in the past, how he's worked and led our steps to where we are. And everything that fell through led us to be just amazingly thankful to be part of this team and everybody here. And just we're very, very thankful. And the support of the community has been incredible. Just the joy. When I come in here, I have a problem on my job because I don't want to go back to work, because I just want to say everybody, the community and the staff and everybody, just thank you guys for everything.
Absolutely. Thank you, Steve.
Awesome. Well, thank you. What an inspiration y'all are to us. Thank you for allowing the chamber to be a part of your journey, because we've been here very early on, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of it. Thank you for, you talked about God a lot. He can open the door, but it takes you to walk through it. So things don't happen by accident, right? So that just makes this place even more special than it already was. But thank you for being a part of our community, because you have really stepped up and really shown that you are here for our community in various different ways. And you're right, if every business owner, if every citizen, if everybody would pull together, no one would have to want for anything outside their community. But I do feel like we are very lucky in our community that we have lots of businesses like yours that do that. Before we go outside to cut the ribbon, I do want to recognize our board chair, Amy Palmer.
Congratulations to Chris. We go to church together, and it just continues to be an honor just to see God's favor on your business. And you're just such an anchor in the community, and you're creating community here, and that's so special. So from board of directors and the chamber family, congratulations, and thank you for giving us good caffeine downtown.
Sandwiches all night.
And this space is so beautiful and how you repurposed it, and we could not be more thrilled. So congratulations.
And I really hope this is a catalyst, being that we do economic development as well. I mean, Stephen's vision of this place, this really is kind of the anchor of the middle of our downtown, old town area. And I really hope it's the catalyst for a lot of other businesses to be able to do well. We really want this downtown area to thrive.
Yeah, nothing against the Walmart side, but we
We
like to stay down here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're slowly getting to that point to where you don't have to go to 400 to get your everyday things. So that's remarkable. Thank you for that. Okay, we're going to move outside. And we're all going to stand in front of the building to take the picture and cut the ribbon, okay? No one stays inside. Hi.
I said, are we gonna pull people this way? No, pull people this way.
Y'all come down here, son. And then we're gonna have some stay up on the porch. Sorry.
Okay, Miss Rebecca, you're the end. Don't let nobody go past you here, okay?
But I have to be in the back.
Well, just don't let them go past and then scoot in.
I'm supposed to be the end.
You're supposed to be the
I'm
end?
supposed to be the
All right,
end.
so I'm getting behind you.
I want to be in the back, but I'm supposed to be.
You're a little shorter.
I'm supposed to be the end. Don't make me get in trouble.
Can I squeeze in here?
Yeah.
Am I gonna block you?
Jessica's gonna get mad at me. I'm supposed to be the end.
Yeah.
I'm getting back behind. Camouflage.
What is? How are you?
I see you good. I'm going around a bit. Yeah.
Is that little?
I'm trying. The end has moved.
You did a good job as the bookend.
See? That's what my parents said. I think we can scooch up.
I think we. Okay. For some reason, I thought more people were. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna have to hold it.
My husband with his decision, he's like, I'm tired. It was like every time I that part would get wrong.
No, that's good.
He's like, well, we still have our meeting.
Gainesville, they have to like recut it because the scissors are so bad. They weigh 1,000 pounds and they don't cut up.
I think they have to back up.
I don't ever get
Oh, there's cut. Gainesville's on cut. They have to cut it like all the string.
So you got lost in there.
She's so tiny. I know. Squeezes in the cracks. We're supposed to hold up our coffee.
Yeah.
We should, shouldn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle has a pelvic lift.
Yeah.
All right, everyone look at Dustin, smile. All right, on the count of 3, you're gonna cut. 1, 2, 3.
We're back up in the mixer and
Thanks. Bye.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Wow, you were so busy.
Love you on peace and see you in the next video. Remember to keep exploring.